Hello, hello. How are you? Hello. Welcome to Open Conversation. How are you guys? Oh. Hello, hello. How you guys doing today? It's Wednesday, hump day. We're closer to the weekend. I'm doing fantastic. I'm actually was booked today, double work, so I needed to escape to do my live show. But besides that, I'm doing good. How you guys doing? I feel like okay. How y'all doing? Welcome to Open Conversation Live with your host Antonio. We're talking about the LGBT. Great, I'm at work still. Well, that's wonderful for you to be at work and to be on the live show. You must be doing some naughty stuff today. Naughty, naughty. Your pants is on fire. Hello, Connie. Hello. How are you? We are talking. Hello. June motivated. How are you? How are you? Welcome to Open Conversation. We're talking about the LGBT. Hope everyone is having a fantastic day. I know it's Judy. Hey, Judy. What's up, girl? It's been a long time. Thank you for coming on. Never, I can listen and still work. I know that's right, girl. That's what you call a committed viewer. All right, sorry. I'm just trying to fix myself. Hey, hey, hey. I know. Tell me about it. It's been a long time. Well, anyways, guys, today's topic it's about LGBT. A lot of people don't know that the LGBT is the lesbian, gay, and bisexual and transgender. Hello, Miller. How are you? And you know why I'm doing this topic today? I'm doing fantastic. It's because of the simple fact that I am part of this community. You know, for many that don't know about me, I am part of this community, and I'm speaking on behalf of me, not speaking on behalf of everyone. I'm talking about me and my life experiences. You know, I am who I am today. You know, I wouldn't change anything about it, and I'm grateful for that great opportunity. But at the end of the day, you know, one of the things that we all struggle, and this is doesn't even go out to being gay or being a lesbian or being transgender or being whoever you are. It's about everyone. Everyone is always looking for an acceptance. Everybody want to be loved. Everybody want to be cared for. You know, and I notice that every day as the world gets more and more corrupted, people don't realize that, you know, we're not just only hurting ourselves, but we're hurting everyone around us. You know, with the racism, with the discrimination, with, you know, not accepting everyone. At the end of the day, we are just humans. You know, who are we to judge another individual for who they are, for what they like, and what they and how they want to choose to live their life? You know, we are nobody to be judging anybody. You know, because at the end of the day, we all in the same boat. We're all struggling with the same things. We're all wanting the same things as well. You know, so hello, Pink Lady. You know, so at the end of the day, you know, we are a community that is looking for acceptance. You know, everybody's not made for everybody, first of all. You know, and God did not put me on this earth to please anyone, but to hopefully make a difference in somebody's life. You know, because of my sexuality doesn't mean that I can't have straight friends or I can't have transgender friends. That means just because who I am doesn't mean any of that. I can be friends with everybody, and the mutual respect that we have for one another, that's really the importance of this whole thing. People sometimes don't realize that we are hurting others, and that's technically like being like a bully sometimes. I work at one of the largest auto insurance companies, and we have a big LGBT group. We will also be involved in the Pride parade. I love how diverse and accepting my company is, and that's the thing that a lot of companies, are not on that same board. Just because these people are part of the LGBT community doesn't mean that they can't comply with doing their jobs. These are just people that have feelings, that have emotions, that is just trying to fit in just with everybody else. But what is the purpose of trying to be disrespectful against someone that just because of the sexuality preference? Who are we to judge them on that? If that means that if you can make yourself happy and get married and have your own children and have your own family, what makes you think that these people can't have that same privilege? Who are you to judge them for who they are? We're nobody. At the end of the day, we are nobody. And we cannot sit here and judge other people based on who they are. I was growing up and I was being called so many different names. Being gay, being bullied, being disrespected, discriminating me because of who I was, making me feel worse than what I am. And God gave me a gift to help everybody, to help those that are in need. And maybe not many people is gonna be on the same page, but we're not obligated to be on the same page. We're not obligated to like everyone that we encounter ourselves with, but respecting one another and in respecting who they are and what they are and what they feel like it's right for them in their heart. That's the only thing, is respecting them. Stop looking at them and looking at them having this homophobia thing of, oh my God, this person is gay, or oh my God, that person is bisexual, or oh my God, People are sometimes afraid. They take 40 years to come out the closet, and it's because they're trapped in their own world of people always telling them, that's not right, that doesn't look right, that ain't this, that ain't that. But at the end of the day, who are we? We don't know what's right and what's wrong. We don't know, what people have been through to be who they are today. And at the end of the day, people still, like I say, have to respect others and admire them. Because I can tell you this right now, there could be someone that does a better job than a straight person. There could be someone a straight person could do a better job than someone that's gay. It really doesn't matter, where it comes from. But at the end of the day, everyone needs to be respecting one another and accepting everyone for who they are. It's okay if you don't want to associate yourself with them, but show them the respect, because at the end of the day, they are human. They have feelings, and the only thing we're looking for is people to accept us, to love us and care. We are just wanting to be with people that are there. We're not looking for anything else. Just like everyone else are looking for the same thing, we're looking for the same thing. Love, respect, care, support, not for them to discriminate us based on who we are. And I know someone has said that, her company, Ms. Hensley, she said that her company is very accepting on the gay community. That's a wonderful thing. I wish many more companies were on board, with that. Because at the end of the day, we are just people. We're trying to work, we're trying to live, trying to be just as normal as we can. But we're not gonna stop being who we are because of others not wanting to accept who we are. So we just necessarily have to do what we need to do to make ourselves happy, and stop worrying about what our family says. Stop worrying about what our friends will say. Stop worrying about what the community itself is saying. Stop worrying about what social media is saying. What artists and celebrities are saying. We need to focus on being us. We got to focus on what we can do to make our lives better. We just have to continue changing those things and changing our lives for the better of us. People sometimes don't realize that we can be hurting someone, and actually we're not hurting them, we're hurting our own selves. Because you know what? God don't like ugly. And what you do in this world, you will pay for it. You will be counted for the things that you did to others when you should have just been there, loved them, cared for them. And I'm not saying care for them in the sense, support them and buying this and buying that and let's do this for this person. No, supporting them is supporting who they are, the sexuality that they're in. People sometimes are trapped in their own minds and their own bodies for decades at a time, for almost 40, 50 years, and then all of a sudden they come out the closet and everybody's like, oh my God, I didn't know. And why would you want to come out now? And it's because they don't want to feel that they wasn't able to live their life the way they wanted to live their life based on other people's opinions, based on other people's comments and discriminations and what is accepted and what is not accepted. It takes courage for people to come out the closet, especially the older crowd, that more and more this older crowd is coming out to be who they are and who they want to be, and it's sad that, I walk every day, I live every day, and I'm blessed to be on this earth and to be able to be here every Wednesday committed to you guys, with new topics about different things and about different issues that everyone is going through. Because at the end of the day, we're all going through something. We all have a story behind us, and what makes me look good, it doesn't make me look good based on talking about somebody else. Where do I get my success out of? By me talking about other people that isn't gonna make me become successful in my own career and in my own status of who I am. We have to be educate ourselves, educate our children. And I always say this, everything happens in your household. This is a great topic because it reflects so many different things. A lot of the gay people have been molested, have been raped, have been through so much in their lifehood, and at the end of the day, they don't need no one to backstab them on talking crap about things that they don't want to hear no more. It's bad enough their family don't even accept them, and now the community itself don't want to even accept them. That's sad. It just shows you how ignorant and dumb people can be. It's very unacceptable. And for me being who I am is unacceptable, because I'm over here trying to make a difference in somebody's life with sending them a positive message, and they still people sending me messages in regards of things that is irrelevant to who I am, what I am, and what I'm capable of doing. There's the possibilities of everything, and people don't have that sense of knowledge. People don't have that sense of respect, and it's sad for those that think that it's okay to talk about someone else based on their sexuality. We shouldn't be sitting here talking about somebody else's sexuality when we got bigger things to worry about. People's always worrying about somebody else, but in reality, there's bigger things to be worrying about. So why are we sitting here worrying about the dumb things that we shouldn't be worrying about at all? And it's just sad, because of, I've come a lot. I come a long way myself, and I see a lot of the gay community, feel like, they're trapped in their own minds. They're trapped in their own worlds. With people that don't even love them, with people that don't even care for them, people that don't even support them. They're trying to survive. They're trying to do what they need to do to live a normal life, but people still keep stabbing them, stabbing them, stabbing them. How many stabs does it take for someone to actually lose all their control? This is the cause of suicide. This is the cause of the human race. Looking at someone based on their sexuality. We shouldn't even be looking at that. If somebody wants to be transgender, that's dumb. And this goes for the gay community too, that the gay community have to respect the straight community. I noticed that there's many people that's trying to turn people out, in and out. Oh yeah, I want to get a straight man just to turn him out. I want to get the straight woman just to turn her out. What is the pleasure that you get about turning these men and women out? I don't understand. And it's a disrespect. And then I come to realize, like, wow, now I can understand why heterosexual people don't like the gay community, because of how disrespectful they can be. They want to be in their DMs, sending them a DM like, oh yeah, papi, I can do this, and oh mommy, I can do that, being disrespectful. But this is happening not just only with the lesbian and gay community. This is happening with every type of community. The disrespect, it's happening everywhere. This is not just happening, and it didn't start yesterday. This has been happening for decades, for centuries, for years, for 1,000 years already. I know back in the day it was not accepted. You didn't hear it that often. But now we in 2018. It's very popular. Everybody's looking for love. Everybody's looking for happiness. And who are we to take that happiness away from those that are wanting it? It's not their fault that they want happiness and you don't. Like, it's not their fault that they want to get married and you don't. It's not their fault that they want to have children and you don't. You still want to keep playing the same old games like every other player out there. Focus on the importance of who you are and what you really want to be, and stop judging others based on who they are, on their sexuality. We shouldn't be judging someone based on their sexuality. Any questions? Gotta fix this. Any question, guys? I know somebody was coming through. And like I said too, not many topics is not made for everybody. And people just need to respect and admire everyone else, because at the end of the day, we are just humans, and we shouldn't be disrespecting others based on who they are. Excuse me. But any questions? Any questions? Ooh, it's hot. We in Florida. It's hot as hell in here. Just to say too, the gay community, Pride is this weekend here in Florida in the St. Petersburg location. It starts this Friday, ends this Sunday. It's a whole weekend thing. It is gonna be a wonderful event that's gonna be happening this weekend. It's gonna be fun. That's for those that live in Florida that wants to be part of that. You are so amazing, and I love you. Thank you so much. I love you guys. Because you guys will keep me pushing. You guys will keep me motivated. You guys, what actually keeps me elevated above water. And without you guys, I wouldn't be who I am. I wouldn't have a live show. I wouldn't be working so hard to create a new live show, or working hard enough to get studio, or working hard enough to do what I need to do to give to you guys the best possible show out there, and the realest at that. How many shows we see today that are not real, that they talk about things and in reality they're not really talking about anything. They're just trying to bash everybody. They're just trying to disrespect everyone and humiliate everyone and say things that's uncalled for, and that's what I'm grateful for you guys. You guys who will keep me motivated. In the beginning of my live shows, I can tell you I was nervous. I didn't even know where to put myself at, because I just didn't know the success that was going to be behind this. I didn't know that I was going to be so much of a public eye of people supporting me, no matter if I have someone on my live show, even if I don't have nobody on my live show. The support was there. The people are there. The fans are there. The followers, the subscribers are all there, And I'm appreciated to those, and especially to you guys, that continues to motivate me, that continues to hit me up on a weekly basis, like, oh yeah, you should talk about this. My friend just experienced this, and and I find ways to fit those topics in to make the best possible show ever. I'm working with other people, other individuals, to create new topics, to create a live show that's going to be on a constantly basis, to talk about the things that it's hurting us, that is painful, that people has taken away from us, and point out those that keeps insulting us and telling us the things that we don't want to hear, I love how raw your show is. There is no sugarcoat. You tell it how it is. And that's the purpose. Why would I want to sugarcoat something? Why would I want to be fake about something? I'm not trying to give the wrong impression or the wrong message to anyone, but to give some sort of hope into somebody's heart and say, wow, somebody understands me. Somebody knows the feeling that I'm going through, and that is where I'm at. I've been through so much, and writing a book, this is just another stomping ground for me, and I want to be able to share that with you guys, and there's so many things that's happening in this world every day, and people feel like they're hopeless. They feel like they haven't accomplished anything because of other people. The grudges that they hold, the hate that they hold, the just everything that's within themselves, how they build themselves based on these things, it's hurtful, and like I said, I've been through so much in my life, within my career, within just everything around me, that I sometimes sit back and say, wow, I've come this far in my career. I've come this far being who I am, and that's me not caring about if you accept me for who I am or not accept me for who I am. I personally not here for people to accept me, but to hear the message that I have for you, because at the end of the day, I'm here to respect you guys, and you guys are here to respect me, because I wouldn't want to never cross nobody based on who they are, and say things that's going to be hurtful to someone, that's going to take them back to their home and feel like they need to commit suicide because of something I said. I'm a person, I nip it in the butt and keep it moving. Whether people like it or not, that's how it should be with everybody. People sometimes are just afraid to be who they are because of somebody in their family is going to say something. People are afraid to become a transgender because they don't want to hurt the ones that they love. But because they've been living in this lifestyle of being of a lie and being someone that they never wanted to be in the first place, but because of their family and their parents and their friends always telling them, no, that's not right, you can't do that, you can't do this, that doesn't look right, the public, the people, take all that out. Stop worrying about everything around you. Stop focusing on things that aren't important to you. Start focusing on the quality of who you are and what you are and what you're capable of doing. What is, there's no difference in life what you can and cannot do for us, you know? And that's the purpose of life. We have to be able to accept, we should be able to be here for those and admire everyone for their success, And that's another thing too, how people just be like, oh yeah, that girl did this to just get to the top of the world. Oh, that dude did this just to get to the top of the world. But who are we to be judging? At the end of the day, God is going to have count for that. God has a book that writes down all the things that you have done fucked up, excuse my language, to those that you hurt and that you didn't appreciate and that you didn't love and care and support. Because love is powerful. Some people don't even know what love is. Some people never had the feeling of what love is from their parents or from their family or from their own kids, And then they go into this new community or they start following this new group of people and they see that these people just love them and they admire them and they're brilliant and successful. And then people want to be hating like, oh my God, they're hanging out with the da da da. But why are you talking? You didn't want them. Now they're hanging out with the other one. Now it's a problem. So where do we stand at here? People just need to be acceptance. The gay community is not here to harm anyone. The gay community is not here to hurt anyone. The gay community are not pedophiles. Let me clarify that for you guys. And my version of that. They are not pedophiles. They are not a pedosexual. Last week's topic was pedosexual. And people don't realize that pedosexuals are pedophiles that are trying to take gay rights away and be part of the gay community when in reality, they don't have nothing to do with the gay community. Because they're not gay. They're just molesting children. They're sexualizing children and sexual, giving them the privilege of, oh yeah, you need this type of sexual need. That's just wrong. That's dirty. And to have that part of a community that's not about that is sad. It's sad. And in many places, that's exactly what they're trying to do. They're trying to be part of the gay community and take their rights away for something that they're not. They are just who they are, exactly what they are, pedophiles. That's it. Simple like that. And they stand alone by themselves. So any questions? Who's in the room? Who's on the live? Who's on the live? Who's on the live? Anybody has a question? Any family members that are, that are in this community, that, it was hard for them to be who they are. And, and certain family members just didn't want to accept them for them, and they went about exploring their life on a whole nother level. And then all of a sudden they came back looking like someone else and, and successful at that too, because no offense, the gay community is practically, almost successful. A lot of them come from great backgrounds, great jobs. They've been to school. They're doing what they're doing, what they need to do. And then half of these other people that are straight or heterosexual, whatever way you want to put it at, they don't even have a good job. They never been to school, and they're just trying to find an easy way out to make money or to steal money from others, But people, got the nerves to talk about the gay community like if they're not successful. Because I am who I am and I'm successful in my career. I was successful in my career because now I'm in a different path. Life changes and life puts you on different paths to create different memories, to create different skills and knowledge. That's how simple that is. And that goes for everyone. Everyone out here. Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? Let me see. Hello, everyone. I know that there's people that's coming in. Welcome to Open Conversation. We are 30 minutes in, and we are talking about the LGBT community. There's a lot of people that's still sitting in the closet that should be removed out of that closet and stop pretending to be something that you're not and start being who you are. That's how simple that should be. You know, people want to be still hidden in this closet and still do the little sneaky stuff behind closed doors like if it's cool, but sometimes it's not cool. You know, because you're living basically a lie. You're basically living someone you're not living authentic to yourself. You know, and that's the mistake that a lot of people tends to make. You know, and the and I know a lot of protests has been happening with the LGBT community, trying to find equal rights. You know, because at the end of the day, we're all humans, and I think that we should all have the same rights, just like anybody else. You know, because just who we are, what we are, doesn't mean nothing different. You know, we're just trying to be accepted and be loved by our family members, by our friends, and our co-workers, and everyone that comes along the way in our life path. You know, and people don't sometimes realize that. Hello, little dear, little little D. Oh man, yes, we are human race, and sometimes people don't realize that. I know some people sit here and be like, oh, yeah, I'm Puerto Rican, I'm black, I'm Jewish, I'm Irish, and I'm this and I'm that. But at the end of the day, guess what we are? We are just humans. That's the race that we have. We all have the same damn organs inside. Some of us may not have all the organs working properly, but for the most part, we got the same color blood. Doesn't matter the skin that you're in. We have the same color blood, same color organs that's inside of us. And we're just humans with the same emotions, with the same feelings, struggling, trying to make ends meet, trying to make a living, trying to live a life, trying to travel. But some people just want to stay stuck within the past. Some people want to stay stuck doing the same things. This is why people never become successful in their life, because they want to be stuck in the stuff that happened in the past. And if you're worrying about the things that's happening in the past, well, guess what? We will never be able to move forward and be able to live the life that we should be living. And that's real right there. Imagine who I am today and worrying about what everybody else had to say about me. Who would be today? I don't think I would have a live show. I don't think I would have had the amount of friends that I have. I don't think I would have the amount of family that I have. I don't think that, I would have anything to offer to anyone because of me worrying about the what people have to say, what people is talking about. I'm just a human with the same feelings, with the same emotions. And who is we to judge someone else for who they are? And I come from a great background of family members. We have a mix of everything, from the lesbians to the gays to the bisexuals to the transgenders to the ones in the closet to the ones that are heterosexuals to the straight to the non-straight to just people just being who they are. I come from a great background of those type of people, but at the end of the day, we are humans and we need to respect everyone. We can't look at someone for who they are. That's my opinion, and that's the mistake that a lot of people make, that they tend to worry about everybody else, but they don't worry about themselves. They don't take the time to look at themselves in the mirror and say, what is it that they're doing messed up? But yeah, they critique about everybody. My kids come home from school asking me why some of their friends have two dads. Now you have to be more open-minded and educate our children. That's totally right, because we're moving into a whole new direction of life that in so many states do offer the gay marriage. And we do have to teach and educate our children, about this. We can't continue being closed-minded and saying, oh, I don't want my kids to know about that. That's when your kid is going to come out to be who they are. you know and by you, I'm not saying opening their minds, but showing them that you don't look at someone because they got two dads or they got two moms. At the end of the day, they are humans. They have rights. They have, they are a person with feelings and emotions. And you have to educate your children in regards of these things. Because the more and more they're gonna see it as the older they get, the more questions they have. And they're gonna be like, wait a minute, a couple years ago we didn't have two mommies and two daddies, or mom and a dad. And you know what? Thank you for the gay community that half of these kids that are abandoned from their parents that do drugs, from parents that can't even support them, from parents that their family don't want to have them have kids or whatever. And we have the gay community that's willing to adopt these children, these beautiful children, and giving them a home and giving them the life that they deserve to have. And people still sit here and say, I would have never want my kids to be adopted by a gay man or by a lesbian or whatever the case may be. But you telling me that you wouldn't want your kid to have a good life, to go to a successful school and become successful in their lifetime just because they're gay and because they are who they are? That's unacceptable. That's sad. And people need to educate. Like I said, educate is everything for your children. Education, educating your children in regards so many different things. I'm talking about everything. Every week I come out with a new topic, and every week I think we need to educate our children. Everything happens in the heart of your home. And if you don't start putting building now, what makes you think that your kids are going to become successful people in the future? What makes you think that your kids are not going to be racist? What makes you think that your kids are not going to discriminate to other people? What makes you think that your kids are going to be this perfect kid? They can't be perfect if you're not educating them with the right information that needs to be said. Yeah. There's people that have two daddies and two mommies and a dad or a mom. Some people don't even got that. Some people don't even have that. And that's the sad part. And over here, people want to worry about who their kids are going to be adopted by. At least they're going to get a normal life, by two people that's going to love and care for them. And half of those kids, sometimes, they don't even come out to be gay. But they come to value humans and others by having two dads or two moms, And some people want to sit here and be like, oh yeah, they want to talk crap. And I'm talking in general. People talk crap no matter what. Whether it's good or bad, people talk crap. And that's the sad part about it. Any questions? Any questions? I'm open for questions. I have 20 minutes on the clock. There's been a great topic. And yes, we have to teach our kids that we are all humans, and respecting everyone for who they are, because at the end of the day, we all have a story that we can write. But we don't take the time to write it because we don't find no interest in writing it, But educating our children in regards of things that are important, we should be talking about. They're gonna experience people walking down the street pretty soon, holding hands, man and man, woman and woman, not just only regular straight people, And we need to educate them, prepare them for the new world. Remember, this is a whole new world that we're reaching into. Everything is coming out into the light. all the lies and the fibs is coming out to the light. You know, people want to still, like I said earlier, they want to live and dwelling on the past when they should be focusing on the things that they want to do and be in the future. You know, we should have people that wants to go to school and not feel like, you know, they're being bullied or being discriminated by someone, you know, or being disrespected by someone, you know. So we just have to open up our hearts and our minds and be respectful to everyone in regards to this. But it's just crazy with some of the things that's happening, the disrespect that's happening against one another. You know, it's just literally is really sad. It's sad to see, and it's sad to hear, and it's sad to say. You know, how so many things is changing in this world, and people still sitting on the same place, still sitting in the same spot, basically. You know, doing the same things, but yeah, you know, they're worrying about someone else. You know, why is it that they don't talk about the people that are whores? You know, they're a whore and they're making money. They got to support their family, right? So who is we to judge based on who they are and what they're doing, their profession? That's their profession. I'm not gonna stop talking to someone because this girl wants to sell her ass. That's not my problem. That's her problem. As long as it ain't me selling my ass, I'm good. So why would I be worrying about somebody else's that want to sell their ass? Oh well, sell your ass if that's what you need to do to make a living. You know? Same thing with the gay community. Just because they're gay, I don't care. Just because they're bisexual, and just because they're a lesbian, and what's the problem? I don't care if that's who they want to be. Just because that's their sexual preference, that don't mean nothing. Oh my God, LOL. What was the oh my God for? I gotta hear this. So, what was the oh my God? Anyhow, guys, I do want to announce that next week is my last live show. Selling ass. Yeah, you know, people are so worried about everything about everybody else, but they ain't worrying about themselves. You know, they don't want to be friends because that girl's a hoe. They don't want to be friends because that guy is gay. They don't want to be friends because that person is a lesbian. They don't want to be friends because of this, or they don't want to be friends because of that. You know, who are we to be judging those for who they are? And that's what they want to be. That's what they want to do. That's their business. You know? Support them. Maybe they don't even want to do it afterwards. Who knows? But I was saying that next week will be my last show till August 15, that I will come back out. Why I'm doing a 6-week break is because it's summer, and 2, it's because I'm working on a new project and redefining live open conversation with new topics. Everyone has got to do what they got to do to survive. I love everyone. Exactly. Just love and accept everyone for who they are. Who are we to be judging and talking about others based on who they are? You know? That's the sad part. That makes the ignorance of people. And that's where it hurts everyone. Live is going to be taking a break for 6 weeks. I'm going to be reconstructing live all over again. You know, I'm working with a new team. I'm working with people, and hopefully I will have a comfy couch where we have a group of different people, different backgrounds, a different vibe and a different energy. You know, just to bring everyone. Also, congratulations on being an uncle again. Thank you. The baby is so precious. I'm in love with her. I could tell you that much. I couldn't even get my eyes off of her. That's how much I was staring at her. I think she felt the presence of me staring at her down, of how cute she is. You know, God bless her. I mean, I'm so happy for this new addition that we have in our family. I mean, this is a total blessing. God continues to bless us every day with more and more children, with more and more nieces and nephews, and you know what? And those are blessings. We have to take that into consideration. Um, and I love it. So I know she is beautiful. Thank you. I appreciate that. I will let the mommy and daddy know. But anyhow, guys, I am gonna be making live a little short today. I'm not gonna take it to the full hour. Um, it's summertime. A lot of people is coming out of school now. People are gonna go on vacation, and I believe that live show is a great topic show for the winter when everybody's hibernating. And I will be coming back again with my live show, revamped, redefined, with new topics, a new setup, a new. That's gonna be the fun part of it, you know. And I'm actually happy to say, and appreciate everyone that continues to support me, and that's what I'm here for, to have that love and the support that people's looking, that I'm looking for. I'm not looking for a 15-minute fame, but to make a difference in somebody's life. That's what I'm looking for, you know. Thank you so much, guys. I love you guys. I am gonna take this a little short because unfortunately I was booked within two jobs today. But committed to you guys 100%. I need to come out with my live show no matter what. Doesn't matter what interference I have going on in my life. I still come on and to show my support. I will miss your live show, but we'll also be looking forward to your new success. Yes, and that's the thing, I have to take time off, to revamp it, to recreate a whole new definition of open conversation. I did not know that I would become this successful with my live open conversation. I'm working on my 1-year anniversary with live open conversation. I'm looking to launch out my new clothing line. I'm looking to, I'm looking to go on tour. So many things, so many great things that I would like to do. I have to take this time to actually work on these things that I want to unravel, for what the future actually holds for me, So I'm happy, I'm interested, and I'm looking forward to that. And and I am coming back on August 15, 2018, and I think I am going to change the time a little bit. I want this to be some type of show that you could just lay in your bed and just watch and feel comfy and just feel like, wow, this is the great time to watch this show, and that's the whole purpose. I want to create a show that everybody can be part of. I want everyone to be able to talk to, So, my time is coming up. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you for the support and the great energy that you guys continue to bring. Next week is my last week of it's okay. So I'm looking forward to next week as being my live show, Saturday, June 23rd. I am going to be live throughout 6 to midnight or 6 to 11 o'clock, 6 p.m. to midnight. I am hosting a Sweet 16, and I would like for everyone to be part of that open conversation, so I'm actually excited about that. Until next time, guys, I love you guys. Thank you for your greatest support. Look forward to seeing you next week, okay? Have a fantastic weekend.